they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. But damn it, been the war, I swear to God, I missed the guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on, in disguise. Still sliding on my dollar, swear to God, I need the guys.
On my dollar. Free my boys till I see my boys, man. We them boys. EMG shit. Niggas know I be coming. It's another one, nigga. Big 5, what up? We back in the city.
1, 2, and 5, 5, 5, and 5. Heard they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. But damn it, been the war, I swear to God, I missed the guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on, in disguise. Still sliding on my dollar, swear to God, I need the guys.
This ain't what you think, buddy, do your research. Brody making t-shirts, now y'all giving free merch. Been stumping in the field, now my fucking feet hurt. Keep a stick, throw a pitch like I'm Derek Jeter. I was a good kid watching cousin Skeeter, but I changed my demeanor when I picked up a heater. Put niggas in the fridge, that boy in the freezer. They ain't believe us, EMG the beamer.
1, 2, and 5, 5, 5, and 5. Heard they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. But damn it, been the war, I swear to God, I missed the guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on, in disguise.
Hit that like button, hit that share button.
Swear to God, I need the guys.
Hit that like button, hit that share button, please. We'll get started in 1 second.
She gon' fuck a friend if she
how y'all feeling today?
Brody drop something right now.
Let me turn this music down, so my bad. I ain't realize
I'm
this was
missing
hold on a
Mr.
second.
Gucci with the Dior. She gon' catch my pack after I fly that bitch from Cali. I'm a Ronnie nigga, so I've been thugging since the past. Pockets full of cash, blocks with no badge.
R.I.P. the jazz. 1, 2, and
Whenever I turn the volume on, the music starts cracking. But how y'all feeling today? You know, let me turn this AC on too.
1, 2, and 5.
It's down there. What I put that other? I gotta get up 1 second. Let me just share this real quick and then we can get started.
Been the war, I swear to God, I missed it, guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on, in disguise. Still sliding on my dollar, swear to God, I need the guys.
Alright, location, hit share. Let me just make sure the YouTube link is actually active. I seen a video too about earlier today about Lil Durk lawyer, how they messed up in the case. And something that I had thought about this also too, but the way that they broke it down, we're gonna talk about that also too. Give me 1 second though. Live stream. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that share button if you rock with DJ Bandana Black. Mr. Well Connected with more respect, Mr. Hashtag IAmBuffalo. We back in mixtape mode too. I'm dropping the mixtape end of the month. Beating the streets again. Not just one of the people hopping on YouTube put a DJ in front of my name. I do this in real life also. But let me grab something to drink because it is hot as hell here.
This ain't what you think, buddy. Do your research. Brody making t-shirts, now y'all giving free merch. Been stumping in the field, now my fucking feet hurt. Keep a stick, throw a pitch like I'm Derek Jeter. I was a good kid watching cousin Skeeter, but I changed my demeanor when I picked up a heater. Put niggas in the fridge, that boy in the freezer. They ain't believe us, EMG the beamer.
1, 2, and 5, 5, 5, and 5. Heard they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. But damn it, been the war, I swear to God, I missed it, guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on, in disguise. Still sliding on my dollar, swear to God, I need the guys.
Give me 1 second, we'll get started in 1 second.
She gon' fuck a friend if she get too drunk. Brody drop something right now, we ain't gotta pop no trunk. I'm missing Mr. Gucci with the Dior. She gon' catch my pack after I fly that bitch from Cali. I'm a Ronnie nigga, so I've been thugging since the past. Pockets full of cash, blocks with no badge.
R.I.P. the jazz. 1, 2, and 5. 5, 5, 5. Say less than big 5.
1, 2, and 5. 5, 5, and 5. Heard they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. war, I swear to God, I miss the guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on in disguise. Still sliding on my dollar, swear to God, I need the guys.
Free my boys till I see my boys. We them boys. MG shit. Niggas know I'm coming. It's another one, niggas. Big five. We back in the city.
1, 2, and 5, 5, 5, and 5. Heard they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. But damn it, been the war, I swear to God, I miss the guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes, mask on in disguise. Still sliding on my dollar, swear to God, I need the guys.
This ain't what you think, buddy. Do your research. Brody making t-shirts, now y'all giving free merch. Been stumping in the field, now my fucking feet hurt. Keep a stick, throw a pitch like I'm Derek Jeter. I was a good kid watching cousin Skeeter, but I changed my demeanor when I picked up a heater. Put niggas in the fridge, that boy in the freezer. They ain't believe us, CMG the beamer.
1, 2, and 5, 5, 5, and 5. Heard they dropped the 5 and then they died, don't stay alive. But damn it, been the war, I swear to God, I miss the guys. We gon' take a risk, hop in the whip, free the guys. Hop up out the bushes,
Mask on in disguise. Alright, let's get started. Let's get started.
DJ Bandana.
How y'all feeling today? I can't see the comments yet. Hang on one second.
Gon' fuck a friend if she get too drunk. Brody'll drop something right now, we ain't gotta pop no trunk. I miss the Mr. Gucci with the Dior.
Let me pause the music real quick. Hold on.
I'm a Rodney nigga, so I've been thugging since the past. Pockets full of cash.
I have no idea why the volume just shot up like that. Let's see. Let's go over to YouTube. Hang on, I'm about to pull it up. Stay hydrated. It's in there 1,000 degrees out here. He ain't let it slide. Let me see. Flip the house. Oh, let me move it on the screen. Hang on. Scrolling YouTube now real quick, just seeing what's going on in these YouTube streets. It's hot as hell in here, yo. Shout out to my Father's Day gift, though. Best Father's Day gift ever. This fan is pretty powerful, too. I like this joint. All right, let's see what's going on here, though. Mark Curry, he's still talking about Diddy joint. Carmelo Anthony supporters are sick. Let's check this out.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
I keep hearing about this Carmelo Anthony guy,
Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host, Maddox. Like, share, subscribe.
You know,
Let's get into this, man.
Hold on.
All right. Whew.
This is something I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to look into this Carmelo Anthony situation. I don't really know. I'm not really familiar with it. I just kept hearing the name Carmelo Anthony. I thought they was talking about like the basketball player dude. So we're gonna search this real quick. Just get a little bit of background about Carmelo Anthony. Like I said, sometimes we're gonna do lives where we talk about real topics, man. Everything ain't about Diddy and the music industry and shit like that. Sometimes we talk about politics. Sometimes we talk about the world. Sometimes we talk about the war. Let me see. Carmelo Anthony in big trouble as his dad stalking and harassing journalists. Dr. Umar reacts to Carmelo Anthony being charged with first-degree murder. Let's see this. Dr. Umar usually has a pretty good insight on things.
Carmelo Anthony, how you feel about him getting indicted for first-degree murder?
Fucked up the rap.
Yes, sir. Unfortunate, but I wasn't surprised. We understand how the criminal justice.
For some reason, every time I look at Dr. Umar now, I just think of ratchet ass Sukiyana, bro. I don't know how that shit worked out, bro.
The system operates in this country when it involves African people. You know, nothing is new under the sun, especially when you're dealing with white justice for black people in America. What I thought was very interesting about Carmelo Anthony's indictment that I believe we got yesterday is the fact that the day before Art, in the same state, but in another county, there was a Caucasian student, an 18-year-old, who was.
Hang on, let me run that back real quick because I am interested in this story. I want to see what's going on with this too. Had to grab the little first aid kit. Because I.
Carmelo Anthony, how you feel about him getting indicted for first-degree murder?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unfortunate, but I wasn't surprised. We understand how the criminal justice system operates in this country when it involves African people. You know, nothing is new under the sun, especially when you're dealing with white justice for black people in America. What I thought was very interesting about Carmelo Anthony's indictment that I believe we got yesterday is the fact that the day before Art, in the same state, but in another county, there was a Caucasian student, an 18-year-old, who was indicted following the stabbing of a fellow 18-year-old student in his high school. I think it was the Belton High School in another county in Texas. I still
don't understand, like, why did he stab the dude? I'm trying to figure out what happened with this Carmelo Anthony thing. Like, what was the beginning of this? Like, mind you, I'm not into sports at all. When I heard Carmelo Anthony, I thought they were talking about I thought they were talking about Lala husband. I guess it's like some young guy. He stabbed somebody at a high school. So I'm trying to find the original story. Hold on, Carmelo Anthony arrested. Let's see. Let's start there. Carmelo Anthony charged an adult with first-degree murder, breaking, track meet killer. Carmelo Anthony. Let's see. Shouts out to my. That is scary. Hold on.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube.
Shout out to my people in the UK watching this too. We got a heavy UK presence. Heavy shout out to all my people in the UK tied in with the Bandana fam. You tied in with the best fam on YouTube. I guarantee you that, man. Let's continue on. But
the No Holds Barred Truth on Sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we have a big time update on Carmelo Anthony, the track meet killer of Austin Metcalf. Now, we still don't know exactly when the trial would actually start, but there's some other details that even I actually miss. We all know that Carmelo Anthony is charged with first-degree murder for killing football and track player Austin Metcalf in Frisco, Texas, back in April. But now I just learned a few things. Texas doesn't actually use the term first-degree murder, but that's what the media is actually using pretty much because, you know, that's pretty common. Technically, he's charged with capital murder. It's the same thing as
hold on, that sound worse. I don't really know about law and shit like that because I've never been like the jail person like. But capital murder sound worse. Either one, like capital murder or first degree murder, like you don't want none of them charges. But that sound kind of harsh. T was good. Let me see. Shout out to everybody following on Twitch too. Appreciate that. I don't know why they're so delayed. Why is my drop delayed? Why is it not playing? Oh my God, hang on a second. I need my drop. Hang on a second. Alright, play right here. Why the fuck is it not playing?
DJ Bandana.
Yo, that was so delayed. That was so.
DJ Bandana.
I don't like that. That was so delayed. But
first-degree murder. But when he was actually charged with first-degree murder, folks,
tuned in. I appreciate y'all.
at that time,
Listen, I need y'all to hit
I
that
guess
like button, man.
there was
Hit that
some
like button.
confusion on whether or not he would actually be charged as a minor or an adult. I thought that he was going to be charged already
It's
as
still not. It's still. I'm gonna have to just do my own personal research on the Carmelo Anthony judge. It's still not showing me like the basis of like what happened. Let me see what else is going on. Tech Nine gives exclusive tour of his sprawling compound. Shout out to Tech Nine too. A lot of you guys don't know who Tech Nine is. That's an independent. If you're an independent rapper, you need to be following the blueprint of Tech Nine. It's probably one of the richest rappers you probably never heard of. Like Tech Nine is one of the dopest rappers out there as far as doing merch, his own tours. his own everything, man. Shouts out to him. Cocaine and air fryers. Patrick Joseph's Wild Boston Red Fed case. Judge Mathis part 13. Judge Mathis breaks down how people got paid bringing their lawsuit to Judge Mathis show. Oh, you get paid either way?
This is Wix Studio, built to meet any brief. When the brief calls for complex structure, let AI map your site architecture in wireframes. Then dive into your favorite part, the design. Wix Studio, built.
I used to like Judge Mathis too.
So you get offered this show. At the time, what are the big court shows on television? Judge Judy was around?
Yeah, she was around, and that's why they came and got me because of Judy's success.
Right.
But it was the daytime talk show. You had Montel Williams. You had Rosie O'Donnell.
Divorce Court was around, right?
Correct. No, it had stopped. You had in the beginning. You had Wapner, People's Court, and Divorce Court.
Yeah.
They all ended in late '80s,
Right.
so
They
there were
started
no
back
more.
up again, right? Yeah.
Judy started them back in the '90s.
Okay, so you decide to quit your guaranteed lifetime job. By the way, did your wife agree with this decision, or did you get cussed out?
That's one thing about my wife. She has followed me all the way. She has never questioned anything.
Got it.
Because when I met her, I told her what my goals would be.
See, a supportive woman.
And every single goal from the beginning to the end has been achieved. I told her I'm going to write a book on my life. I told her I'm going to be rich before age 40. And I told her I was going to be a national civil rights leader. And I'm chairman of the Rainbow Push, Reverend Jackson's organization, so I achieved that goal.
Love it.
So
she
always has pushed me. Go out there, you know how to move.
Okay.
All right, well, you're taking too long to get to the point. Let's see what else is going on YouTube. I hate whenever I don't have like a specific topic. Matter of fact, what y'all want to talk about? Let me go to the people. For those of you that's watching, we got about 18, 17, about 17 to 20 people, about 17 to 20 people watching. We streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo. We got about 20 people watching. Somebody comment. What's one of the topics that you guys been following or something like that? Let me get my insight on that. How was y'all 4th of July too? Hopefully everybody's safe. Everybody got their hands, their ligaments, and all that good stuff. Prayers out to 4 Extra too, though. He had a little accident on 4th of July. We was actually gonna talk about the update that too. They say he was actually in a car, like he wasn't throwing a firecracker outside, like he was down there in a car trying to throw that shit at somebody, and I guess it went off in the car. It was like going too fast like that. Can you imagine that? Like imagine you driving a car, right? Imagine you driving a car, and a nigga next to you behind you just let off an M80 in the car, bro. An M80 in the car, like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I hope they got health insurance. Let me see. My YouTube history be crazy, yo. It's definitely a mixture here. Inside America's most corrupt city. What is America's most corrupt city?
In East Cleveland, everything is upside down.
I'm about to say the Bronx.
The cops rob the citizens, the mayor steals from the voters, and the buildings are too dangerous to live in. We went to learn the story of how politicians turned a prosperous suburb into America's 4th poorest city, and ended up learning that a myth is holding East Cleveland back. We originally planned to go to Cleveland, but a reader of ours DM'd us that the real story was in East Cleveland, an independent city right on the edge of Cleveland. So we went there instead, to find out why this city was so notorious and who was to blame. The blight began as soon as we entered the city limits. Abandoned buildings, potholed roads, empty storefronts. One of the only open businesses was a convenience store with locals gathered outside.
I've been here 23 years. I got here in 2001. When I first got here, it was kind of like off the chain, bad. I ain't gonna say bad because I ain't never experienced bad. So I don't know what bad is. But I know one thing, it was different. I would just say it's different.
Late 80s, early 90s, we had almost 1 million people in Cuyahoga County. We under 400,000. A lot of people buried, a lot of people went to jail, a lot of people got the hell out of here before they got buried.
I feel like nowadays, safety-wise, jobs-wise, opportunities.
You can get jobs here, you just gotta apply yourself. It's still livable, you could live, but you still gotta know the streets too. Because, you know, this being Cleveland, Cleveland get known for...
Damn, I didn't know Cleveland was like that. I thought, like, I'm not into sports, but I could have swore a few years ago they were saying, like, LeBron went back to Cleveland and was going to bring millions and millions of dollars or $1 billion to the city or something like that. I thought, like, once LeBron, or maybe it's because he left. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. We should finish watching this. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the reason that we're watching it.
Oh, he buried over there in the field back there. As me growing up, I grew up in it, so I was a part of it. But, you know, we learn how to navigate throughout all that being around where we're from. It's just hard. I mean, if you actually grew up in it.
I'm so tired of this commercial. I just want to download this game now and watch this so many times.
Go up under that bridge right there, you'll really get a shot at East Cleveland. You'd be like, oh my God.
Off camera here, one man told us that he had just had bodies dropped in his yard. Another group of people told me to get out, so he left and drove.
Hold on, what? What did he just say? Cleveland. What the fuck is going on in Cleveland? How the fuck what do you mean? Hold on. What does he mean bodies is dropped off in his yard? Hold on, somebody, let's play this back. That's not normal, bro. Sometimes people drop off trash. Sometimes people might drop off like some appliances, some electronics. You know, you ain't trying to pay to get it done, but I ain't never heard nobody dropping off bodies, like maybe a body, but bodies in your backyard.
You'll really get a shot at East Cleveland. You'd be like, oh my God.
Off camera here, one man told us that he had just had bodies dropped in his yard. Another group of people.
Let me write that down. Let me write that down right now. Do not go to Cleveland, Bronx, Philly, whole state of California, most of Texas, Milwaukee. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of the 50. I don't know how many states it is. Anyway, 6 out of the 52 or 54 states ain't bad. But yeah, I'm never going to Cleveland. I'm never going to Cleveland. Fuck you mean you got?
Told me to get out, so he left and drove further into the city. A century ago, Cleveland was America's 5th largest city. Its richest people lived in East Cleveland, including John D. Rockefeller, who had his summer home here. His estate still overlooks the city. Jobs were in abundance. East Cleveland was the world headquarters.
Just said his estate overlooks the city. Imagine your house being so big it overlooks the city. That's crazy.
Of GE Lighting, while Cleveland had booming steel, oil, and auto industries, and it was just a quick train ride away. Today, all of that's gone. To learn more about what happened, we went to one of the city's largest apartment complexes, Forest Hill Terrace. On the way, we heard this on the main road.
That sounded like a gunshot, and then there's a girl screaming.
What happened here? Drugs, man. Drugs did this. Crack did this. Alcohol did this. Mental problems did this. We are really terrorizing ourselves with the things that we do, bro. Because it's not that black people don't get the same, nowadays, the same opportunities. So if you're getting the same opportunities, yet destruction follows you wherever you go, you have to look at yourself eventually. And I think that's the problem with my people. We don't look at ourselves. We look at everybody else. What I do,
Have I not been saying the same thing? I've been saying the same thing. We got to stop blaming other people, man. Like, at the end of the day, whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. Situation is what it is. What can we do from this point forward to put ourselves in a better position? I think that just us just blaming each other, oh, the white man, oh, poverty, blah, blah. Yes, all those things are true. All those things are true. The future is true also, too. So you can start from right now, poverty, slavery, all that other good stuff, not good stuff, bad stuff, and, you know what I'm saying, decide to move forward. But it's accountability also, too.
as an excuse, if you will, is the government not being fair to everybody. Now, if it's not being fair to everybody, and we're third-class citizens, second-class citizens, pardon me, well, third class, because now that the immigrants, no disrespect to them, now they're coming in, who you think gonna take their place? Who place you think they're gonna take?
Say a lot of white people would say, well, it's systemic racism, it's over-policing.
Bullshit. How is it over-policing? That's the problem. How is it over?
That'd be the thing with the policing, too. And a lot of people are not gonna agree with me with this, but we complain both ways, yo. Hold on, let me turn this AC on. This might be too loud. But we complain both ways when it comes to this policing thing, right? So say, for example, I know even in my city, right? Hold on a second. Let me see. So even in my city, right? One summer, they was going OD. Let me just say that. They was going OD on the east side of Buffalo. The police was going OD on the east side of Buffalo as far as like pulling everybody over, whether you had like suspended license, attempts, any type of traffic infraction or something like that, they was pulling everybody over. So people started complaining. The neighborhood started complaining like there's too many police in the neighborhood. Like they just around. Like we don't feel comfortable. There's too many police. And then when shit started happening, like in the city, when shit started happening in the city, everybody was like, we need more police. Where's the police when you need them? Blah, blah, blah. Police ain't never around. Like, you can't have it both ways. Either you want the police there doing their job and being regular human beings. At the end of the day, police are not. First of all, I don't rock with the police at all, period. Let's start there. I don't want y'all to think like I'm defending the police, but at the end of the day, I think that it boils down to accountability, and we got to just stop complaining about shit, yo. We got to start doing and stop complaining. We got to stop like repeating the problem and come up with the answer. I think that's what we need. We need the answer, yo.
A policeman when they don't have enough police to police the area. Now, I would say this, it's too many crooked cops. And when they arrest my friends, they take their shit, don't take them to jail, you know, or whoop their ass. It's shit like that going on. I mean, like, you know, I mean.
That happens out here.
Hold on, one thing, right? I kind of agree. Now, let me say this whole statement before y'all cancel me.
DJ Bandana!
I think that the kids is so wild the way that it is now. And I was going to talk about this on stream, too, about these kids out 2 o'clock in the morning partying and shit like that. I think that, and mind you, I don't know how to be, like, politically correct. That's why y'all rock with me, because I can just tell you in my own terms. But these kids now need the same police that we had growing up, bro. Because like he said, the police will pick you up, take your shit, whoop your ass, drop you off in a fucking opposing neighborhood, all types of shit. All type of realistic outcomes of the wild shit that we was doing, right? Now, if a police officer, say for example the Kia boys, right? If we would have just had 5 of the police officers, if we just had 5 police officers that we had on the east side of Buffalo growing up, Kia boys would have been done in one summer, bro. Kia boys would have been done in one summer. If we just had 5 Buffalo police officers, like 5 Buffalo police officers from like the year like 99 to like 2006, like 99, 2006, 5 Buffalo police officers would have ended motherfucking Kia boys worldwide. You know why? Because police was beating the shit out of people, bro. Now it's like, oh, police can't beat people and shit like that. No, catch these Kia boys, whoop they ass, bro. Whoop they ass like you did us. You know why? Because we stopped doing shit, bro. It was real repercussions. Like, you might go to jail, your mom might whoop your ass, and the police might whoop your ass. Now these kids have no repercussions. Like, their mom is like damn near allowing this shit. The police can't touch them, and niggas in the hood don't care. They scared of them, bro. We're doomed, bro. We're doomed. Well, I don't want to say we're doomed, but no, if we don't change something soon, we're doomed.
Yeah, hell fuck yeah.
In your lifetime, has it gotten a lot harder to find work?
No, because I'm educated, and I know when to turn the fire off and when to turn the fire on. I don't take my hood to my place of work. But I'm quite sure it's a lot of people that say, yeah, it's hard to find work, you know. This is the problem. Without education, see, my people don't know that the electoral vote puts the president in office. Vote for legislators, for judges, for sheriffs. That's what we vote, but we don't do that. We being afraid.
I still don't understand this whole electoral voting process and like that, but bro kicking it. He sound like a more street version of, you know, I ain't even gonna say that. That might be a diss. Like, that would have been a diss. If I had said a more street version of this person, then that would have been like saying like this person is a street. But that's not what I was trying to say. I was saying like this person is more. That's why I'll be doing these lives, bro, because I just be saying what's on my mind, and I deal with the text messages.
About who's finna vote for the president. Who gives a They still ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm a Democrat. My daughter and I were just talking earlier. Dad, I'm a Democrat. I said, baby, Lincoln didn't free the slaves because he wanted to. He freed the slaves because he had to.
I'm originally Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, now it's Czech Republic. Well, I escaped in 1980. There was communism over there.
You might not want to be on the internet right now saying when you escaped and you got a foreign accent, gang. Oh my God. I don't want to be accessory to him. Let's skip over this part. Bro bugging, talking about when he escaped. I ain't even about to play with that.
Why that gap? 7.5 Cleveland, 4.5.
This suburb here is probably one of the worst in the country, in the United States.
Is that remember that movie? What the fuck? What? Candyman? Is that the dude? Is that the dude from the Candyman joint? Oh shit, that's the dude from the Candyman joint.
DJ Bandana!
I'm scared of that movie. I just remember that one part.
I've been living in there 12 years. 12 years, and I'm finna get out of this.
So Nobody else see him walking around with a fucking wolf? Nobody see this fucking wolf that he walking around with? Hold on.
This suburb here is probably one of the worst in the country, in the United States. I've been living in there 12 years.
Those niggas walking with a
12 years, and I'm finna get out. This be my last one. Murder cases and stuff like that. Drugs, prostitution, so.
Now, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe. Our mission is to capture the world as it really is without bias or fear. What we're doing in the Rust Belt, we'll soon be doing in California, Mexico, and Pakistan. No place is off limits for our reporting. Do not miss it. East Cleveland's plight is part Rust Belt story. Industry started to collapse in the 1960s and the jobs left. At first, East Cleveland seemed insulated. Its 40,000 people weren't factory workers. They were mostly white professionals. East Cleveland was just a prosperous suburb. But a deteriorating situation inside Cleveland led middle-class blacks to move to East Cleveland. As they did, the whites moved out, often rushing to offload their houses to lower-income blacks. As more industry left, businesses closed, and the middle-class blacks moved out. Soon, there was crack.
Also, too, I want to say this in the beginning of the video, too. Let me move this off real quick. Hang on a second. But I wanted to say this also,
DJ Bandana!
Listen, I'm coming out of retirement with the mixtape. I'm coming back out of retirement with the mixtape. We dropping the Blackout Reloaded mixtape. The Blackout Reloaded mixtape. I put the information on Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully you follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Or if you're part of the Bandana family, you join the free Discord. You know all the videos I'll be dropping the link for the Discord chat, and nobody get into the chat until something like this. But anyways, I'm looking for the best independent music from all over. If you're an independent artist, I don't care what city you from right now, listen.
DJ Bandana!
If you from Cleveland, if you from the Bronx, if you from Philly, if you from most of Texas, if you from Milwaukee, if you from any of these places and you're an independent artist, man, link up with me. I'm trying to find out the hottest artists in every city. I'm about to come back out of retirement with the mixtapes. If you've been following me, if you've been following my career as a DJ, you know that this YouTube thing is kind of new. I've actually been on radio for about 15, 16 years. Ran a pretty good mixtape run also too. About 300 mixtapes hosted, including a series that I do called IAmBuffalo. We did close out the IAmBuffalo mixtape series. But this next one, the Blackout Reloaded, I'm looking for all the independent artists from all over. So y'all can put them in the chat. We'll check out some of the music during the stream also too. Y'all know how the streams used to be, man. Y'all stop acting so uptight, man. Y'all know how the streams used to be, man. Put a link in the chat. Any independent artist from your city that you rock with. This is not just a Buffalo thing. It's not an upstate New York thing. I'm opening this up to artists from all over. We got about, last time I checked, I think we had about 10 slots open on the mixtape, but I just want to put that out there. Link up with me. Let's continue on with this.
Gangs and violence. Today, 40% of East Cleveland's people live in poverty, and the per capita income is $19,526, the fourth lowest of any city in America.
But this city need a whole lot. That's why Cleveland won't merge with it. They owe $50 million to victims of abuse right now through civil suits.
East Cleveland does.
East Cleveland owes
through police abuse?
Police brutality, lawsuits won.
Now, what this man is saying might sound shocking, but it's all true. In East Cleveland, the police are criminals themselves. Numerous officers have been convicted of stealing from people during traffic stops and other interactions. Then this summer, the police chief resigned after sharing memes using the N-word and other racial slurs. Last year, 11 officers were indicted for...
I ain't know Cleveland was like this, bro. Like, who is from Cleveland? I think Ray, what is his name? Ray, he got that song Letter to My Son or Letter to My Child, Letter to My Son. I think he's from Cleveland. Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony too. Like who knew that from Cleveland? I didn't know Cleveland was like this. It's kind of wild.
Assault and obstruction of justice.
And this morning, almost half of the East Cleveland Police Department is off the job and facing charges.
And those 11 officers join.
Half of the police force is facing charges? Cleveland might be doomed, gang. Cleveland might be doomed.
Another 5 officers that are going to be charged with criminal charges. The newly released body cam footage from the Cuyahoga County prosecutor office shows officers kicking suspects and shows a pattern of unlawful conduct.
Yo, he kicked him in the head. You know how hard them police officer boots is, bro? Them police officer boots is down there like imagine like a mountain gear boot, but it come down there to your kneecap. Damn, you got kicked in the head.
Conduct multiple times. Charges against these officers include interfering with civil rights, tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, and theft in the office.
The policing situation got so bad this spring that the mayor begged Ohio's governor to send in the National Guard. 4 months later, that mayor was indicted for theft and corruption.
King's full list of charges include 2 counts of theft in office and 1 count of soliciting improper compensation.
I used to come to this building. It's been vacant for about 12 years. And when they tore it down, they left it wide open for vandals to come in, and they raped the building. You see, ain't nothing, the windows or nothing.
Yeah.
And when they had the funds to tear it down, the mayor misused the funds. And the mayor right now is waiting on the 3 judges.
Damn, so it's not just, this shit with the mayor is not just like a Buffalo thing? That's crazy.
Panel from the Supreme Court.
Well, our mayor ain't get arrested. I just want to put that out there now. Our mayor ain't get arrested. So Cleveland, y'all in the worst situation. Shout out to all my Clevelandans. Hold on, if I'm a Buffalonian and you from Cleveland, you be a Clevelandian? Yeah, hold on. If you from Buffalo, you a Buffalonian. So you from Cleveland, you a Clevelandian. Shout out to all my Clevelandians out there.
To rule that he gotta leave. With a felony, he's so stubborn with corruption, he don't even want to just get off the bench. He was taking city funds and funding them to his family.
I just want to point out that he ain't touched his cigarette with his fingers at all, period. This is how you know he's passionate about what he's talking about. This is how you know he's passionate about what he's talking about. Bro talking with a cigarette in his mouth. He inhaling it too. He's smoking a cigarette. No hands, bro. This nigga's no hands in
The mayor misused the funds. And the mayor right now is waiting on the 3-judge panel from the Supreme Court to rule that he gotta leave. With a felony, he's so stubborn with corruption, he don't even want to just get off the bench. He was taking city funds and funding them to his family-owned business. That man's family, man, King family, man, they millionaires, man. They don't need this money.
The mayor of East Cleveland's family's millionaires.
You better believe it.
East Cleveland specific.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I did tell the city I was running for mayor, right? I did tell the city I was running for mayor, but why did I just cut off? But I did tell the city I was running for mayor. I'm letting you know now. I'm not gonna misuse funds, but if I happen to become mayor and you happen to see like Jewish stores in every neighborhood, like it's like a chain of Jewish stores, I did not misrepresent the. What the fuck is going on with my AC, yo? My AC be bugging.
Is known as being one of the poorest cities in America. I'm wondering why you think that is.
The poorest city in America, that's from basically mismanagement. Mismanagement, man, caused all of this. To do something, but this city need a whole lot. That's why Cleveland won't merge with it.
The corruption helped put the city into a fiscal emergency in 1988. It's still in one today. The situation has gotten worse as the population has continued to collapse. In East Cleveland, corruption straddles party lines.
Every mayor they put in there, you know,
If your child was molested or abused as a minor at a school, church, or detention center.
Like whenever you see shit like this,
they're not the right time.
This might be a good time. Like if you got a couple of dollars, this might be a good time to invest in like some property or something in Cleveland.
Type of mayor.
Well, it's mostly had Democratic leadership. It had a Republican mayor from 1998 until 2004. He was convicted for racketeering, extortion, mail fraud, and tax evasion. 4 years later, his son murdered his own mom for allegedly snitching on his dad, the mayor.
What?
Corruption has meant that.
Hold on, what? Cleveland wild as fuck, bro. Hold on.
Fraud and tax evasion. 4 years later, his son murdered his own mom for allegedly snitching on his dad, the mayor. Corruption has meant that places like this, the Huron Place Apartments, have sat vacant for years, a criminal hideout and eyesore for the whole city.
To be perfectly honest, I hate to say it, but I don't know. When they get ready to go before that and inspect that building, ain't no telling how many bones they gonna have in there. It's an easy dumping spot. Think about it. Wide open, don't nobody watch. Dumping spot. They've been dumping bodies in houses in East Cleveland. Come on.
This is a little bit spooky.
Yeah, but this is spooky, you know, but if you think this, somebody told me 20 years ago, it was one of the most prestige buildings in the Cleveland. You know, there was going disco downstairs and it was number one, and look.
Do you know what happened to it?
They start moving out and out and out, and they wanna replace the whole building, make it like new, and they start putting a new door and stuff like that. Before they finish it up, one part of it, somebody steal it, and so just owner, I think, say hell with that and leave that like this, and that's
wow.
Driving down the main road, we saw a sign, "Make East Cleveland Safe Again." We called the number and reached Art McCoy, an author, businessman, and anti-gun violence activist.
We're looking to talk to some people about the situation in East Cleveland.
Born and raised in East Cleveland, he had his own theory about what happened here, that everything was by design.
Watch how systematically this great city, this safe city, this prosperous city has been destroyed by bureaucrats.
Do you think East Cleveland is the worst it's ever been because it's an effort to drive out the
Yes,
black
sir.
residents? Gentrification.
That's the deep line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And why do I know this? Because I've lived it. Gentrification process doesn't take place in a year, in 2 years, in 10 years. Sometimes it takes 40, 30, 40 years. We're in the hood. You say that, right? Cleveland Clinic, one of the greatest hospitals in the world. They're in the hood, but you wouldn't consider them in the hood. But when you ride through there, straight down Euclid, and when you hit that bridge, Lord have mercy, all of a sudden you're in the hood. Do you think that the powers to be are going to continue to let that part of the hood flourish, and as you come down Euclid, all of a sudden you run into potholes, crime, torn out buildings that look like Lebanon? There's a reason behind this. I guarantee you right now, if I stay in this shop long enough, I'll see white people and other ethnic background people walking through here. The shop will become a multicultural shop, as it's becoming now, with Africans and Asians and people, Mexican, people from all over. That's a part of the process. But before you can get to that process, and this is the sad part I hate about this, you got to tear a city apart. We're at the 90th percentile of this happening.
Art and many others believe that the government...
All right, so long story short, Cleveland is kind of fucked up. So shouts out to Cleveland. That's wild. I thought only Buffalo had a little mayor problem, but all of them got arrested. Let me see what else is going on YouTube streets. Young Hawk once fade with Compton Rick Rock over defending for extra. They done started a whole fucking gang war over this shit. Let's see what's going on with the homie ODM Slim.
LA County Fades, LA. 2 Gangsters for YouTube. Shout out 2 Gangsters for YouTube for the content. Let's get to it.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Young Hawk is upset at Compton Rick Rock for defending for extra. He's tired of podcasters having sympathy from my boy for extra. He said, where was the sympathy at when he was knocking people out? Where was the sympathy at when he was sucking out non-affiliates? Where was the sympathy at when he watched the man get peanut butter in his butt? He said, now that he lost his hand, you want us to be sympathetic.
I feel it.
I'm speaking about the 4 extra situation, man. You feel me? Or he blew his hand up with an M80. Y'all need to stop sitting here giving this dude all this sympathy or asking people to get this man sympathy. You feel me? The way he was just riding Aaron Plummer.
It's crazy because I feel it both ways. Jesse's 100% right. 4 extra kind of like spoke this into existence. It's kind of like his karma, shit like that also too. But at the end of the day, like none of us is perfect. We all mess up. Like, even me, I can admit it. Sometimes I mess up. I've really messed up before. And in your time of messing up, like, when you actually in your time of need, like, when you actually, like, messed up in your time of need, you ain't trying to hear all that other shit. Like, either you want to help or not. So I can understand him, like, fuckers you hating for, but I can understand him also, too. Like, well, shit, he was a tough-ass gangbanger. He should just wrap that shit up and still be a tough-ass gangbanger. But let's see what they talking about.
And all that.
The way he was just riding Aaron the Plumber. Like, this is the excuse that I come with, though. The way he was just trolling Aaron the Plumber, they was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? The word they was going back and forth, trolling Aaron the Plumber. What did you sympathy for what? He was fighting in county jail. Why give sympathy for that for? Did he terrorize you? Now, if he terrorized you personally, bro, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll have to give him sympathy. That's you and him. I never asked you that, right? I'm never asking people to give him sympathy. I'm just saying this situation is fucked up.
Let's see what's going on over on Reddit.
Simple plain. You didn't go and throw an M80 at him and knock his arm off?
He said knock the arms off. That's crazy. All right, let's see what's going on over on Reddit.
It's subliminal, but the music for us is like our own
Y'all
diary.
heard about that, Jim Jones,
Something like
right
a
there.
confession. That's ecstasy weed. They had girl too.
Jim Jones had some hits, man. Y'all ain't about to get me started on the Jim Jones shit, though.
And that.
Can I be in charge today?
I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop.
I'm tired of seeing that. Lil Wayne performing at LeBron James' 21st birthday party in 2005. Oh shit, there's LeBron right there.
Firm believer into my set and I love my hood. So look, hold on. And when you bring my name up, never.
Yo.
That's payback. That's good. Stop playing on.
Yo. People got too much free time. Yo, that was crazy. Yo, this AI shit is getting out of hand, gang. This AI
DJ Bandana.
Yo, did y'all just see that? Hold on, let's play this back.
Firm believer into my set and I love my hood. So look, hold on. And when you bring my name up, never.
Payback. That's good. Stop playing on me.
How do you even do that? Yo, look at this. This got a 360 view.
So look, hold on. And when you bring my name up, never.
Payback. That's good. Stop playing on me.
Yo, I don't even know what to say. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I still can't believe he blew his fucking hand off.
It's really.
Young Thug style by me. Really embarrassing, but what's embarrassing about this? People just be posting anything on Reddit sometimes.
Where is he?
Hit a distant trick shot on a higher scope of reaction. Let me see. See if there's a shot that I could have made.
Where is he?
Maybe far back man. Blue.
A hit.
Nah, you cheating.
Oh, he got it. No way, bro.
Nah, you cheating. He cheating. There's no way you
He washed up, getting her clothes and nails done with the stitches. She worked for Mars Bucks. Ever since I got her made in Missouri, I got a starstruck. You ain't got your gun, you ain't got your drugs, can't hop in the car with us. They call my phone and you got the stick.
I still can't believe Lil Durk locked the fuck up, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Listen, nigga, I'm about 10 minutes from getting in your ass.
Pause.
And by the way, my watch is 10 minutes fast. Shots let off, shit lasts for 10 minutes when we blast. I'm a pick. You couldn't last 10 minutes with a laugh. Faggot ass nigga, little sucker ass fat jerk, type of nigga go into a sex orgy, ass first, with a strapless halter top and a plaid skirt, playing butt naked frozen tag with 2 drags.
See, that's why I couldn't be a battle rapper, because I wouldn't have nothing like better to say to that, and I'd just start getting angry and just probably tackle him. I couldn't just stand there. Like, I probably would have been forgot my lines. He said some shit like that, bro. I'd have kicked that nigga. I've seen these in a grocery store too. Anybody ever tried these joints? The little pancake minis. I got the hiccups, but I tried to want some pancakes, even though it's dinner time. I want some pancakes. When you and another car go for a risky yellow light, there's nothing stronger than family. Oh shit.
I would've by the threes.
All right, let's see what else is on here. All right, nothing on Reddit. Let's get back to YouTube. Like I said, I'm just kicking it with y'all real quick, just browsing some things. Unless y'all got some topics or something that y'all want to talk about. Let me check the YouTube comments real quick, though. Hold on. I mean, not YouTube, Facebook comments. Hang on one second. Okay. Like somebody fighting on Facebook, as always. Let's take it over to Boston. Boston most wanted think his arrest is a joke.
It's our job, man. Your job is to run from us. Our job is to get you.
Nigga said your job is to run from us.
What's the police search warrant? Open up!
Preaching? Yeah. They're about to reach.
Hey, Lakeem Bennett. Lakeem Bennett. Where's the police search warrant? Come on with your hands up! Walk towards us. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking towards us. Keep walking. You two put your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Do not move. Right now. You're on the ground now.
They got a shield, everything.
Put your game back.
These cameras is trash.
Hands behind your back. I got one here. Cuss. Stop resisting.
They all on this nigga back from a stop resisting.
Shut the
Hit that like button, hit that share button.
Hey, make sure you do a productive sweep. My nigga suck. What took so long? We got you, motherfucker.
This nigga screaming what took so long. Alright, you catching them over the charge.
Who's still in here? They're still in here. Don't worry about us. Can you grab my phone? No, shut the I'm gonna move up and get to that minute. I didn't even shoot up, bro. Hey, you just almost hit me in the head. Shoot me in the head, I dare you. You're not stupid. I'm not even doing nothing, bro. Why you keep trying to throw me around, bro? Bro, you pushed me down the stairs on my dead grandmother, bro. Bro, come on.
You can't even see what the fuck is going on with this motherfucker.
You do it every time, all right? No, y'all just can't catch me. Y'all niggas.
The tragic murder of 800 TJ 48 hours to live. What do 48 hours to live mean?
This is the tragic story of 800 TJ. 800 TJ was a drill rapper from Chicago's South Side who originally hailed from the Burnside neighborhood but had since become affiliated with the 800 set, a small but notorious faction originally from the Woodlawn neighborhood that's known to beef with nearly every set in the city. TJ had made a name for himself in the Chicago drill scene by pulling wild social media stunts.
30 shots up on my Glock on the back, I'm fully on it. You know that. Slept in the same bed with the same I'm spinning on. Man, you better watch who you call your bro. Better don't play without getting sent home. Tell get all the house right now. Tell her pull up. We finna walk through that. No, you not. Hey, that's my homie. I'm marching right now. We won't walk through that. Man, on Calvary, we have to walk through here right now. I'm finna get some gas. You got 5 minutes to get up here. Right now. You got 5 minutes to get your up here. You got 5 minutes. Bro, you know what that's at. I'm not stupid, TJ. That's state.
All that goofy ass dropping your location, telling people where you at, putting up to other people's neighborhoods.
I'm small, don't act stupid. You know what's going on. Smoking Tuka like an over. Hey, stop saying you smoking Tuka. That's my cousin. Tuka. Fuck you, right? Flip the camera. Let us see where you at. One time. You don't know who outside. When we outside, you don't even flip the camera. Nobody outside. Fucking cop. All right, look, hit the line. Yeah, I'm finna get it back to slide. Blood, hit the line. The same bed on the block. You is, oh my God. Come on now. Man. Where we at, Snake? Where we at, Snake? You say I'm in 100. Where you at? You so do it. Yeah, Trill, tell her bring that goose down, Trill. That ain't gonna make it that.
I don't understand. What's the point of wearing a shiesty mask if you just gonna take it off for the live and let everybody know what you're wearing and where you at? Like, fuck is the purpose y'all wearing these shiesty masks?
Why y'all got that Cluck Hand dumb? What the? That's that snake, man. Y'all gotta leave that alone, folks.
This would also include him openly talking about selling guns and robbing people of their guns. On July the 10th, 2024, the night before what would become TJ's final day on Earth, he would allegedly meet G. Kane, another Chicago rapper linked to a set called MCB from the Wild 100s area in the far south side of Chicago. The two were old friends, and in 2021, when TJ was locked up, G. Kane would even make a song titled Free TJ. While TJ would post himself on social media, listening to G. Kane's songs, rapping every word, clearly being a fan of his music. However, this time, something would go left, and afterwards, TJ would hop on social media to brag how he had taken G. Kane's gun right from him.
What you talking about? Hey, why y'all lying for, shorty? We don't even do that, blood. You on this bopping blood. Why is you lying?
Tell him stop lying.
He talking about we stole your gun. How the fuck we steal your gun? Tell me how the fuck we steal your gun.
That's never good.
We ain't steal. And I didn't steal. We talking about you gave me the gun and I took off on your way and you tried to run back up on me and I upped on your way.
Get back! Get back! What you do? Ball back! Ball back!
Got back. Pop.
If you just up the gun on somebody, what the fuck are they supposed to do? They supposed to fall back.
Franco Gray. Hey, stop playing with me, little boy.
G. Kane would also jump on social media, furious about what had taken place, as he would give TJ exactly 48 hours to live.
I'm outside, Splash. You know what's going on. I'm not going in. 48 hours on my son. I don't get no piece of hype out there. They gonna read about it. I'm passionate.
TJ wasn't seemingly threatened, commenting on one of G. Kane's lives how he took his gun and he doesn't even want it, while TJ's good friend and another up-and-coming drill rapper, 650 Lil Mike, would troll and comment how G. Kane had finally gotten the clout that he was looking for, further angering G. Kane, who once again promised how it would only take him 2 business days to get his revenge, while asking TJ to drop his location so they could meet man to man.
Oh, Mac, I'm steady telling these let's do it. They come out shooting on my crib like it's scary. On Mac out. On Zato Grave. And on Mac Grave, 48 hours, like I said, so watch this on my dead little brother. Just drop a pen though, TJ. You want to talk on Mac. I just told y'all what's going on and y'all got scared. Shut your up. Not like that.
The following day, one user on the Chiracology subreddit would note how G. Kane had been outside looking for TJ since last night and was seemingly not giving up on finding him.
Ask them where the f*** Mike at? Where the f*** TJ at? Tell them I'll be right back. They not out here. Hold on.
A few hours later, TJ would be riding on the Dan Ryan Expressway with Lil Mike streaming live as usual, while still dissing G. Kane, or Tyler as his real name is.
Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, Tyler.
TJ would even joke how G. Kane was probably still watching him on live, calling him a 25-year-old goofy.
I'm out loud right now. You know that. You know, trying to join up. That shit. Tyler. 25-year-old goofy. Thanks, Tyler. They told us you thought was supposed to happen. You thought was gonna happen.
Meanwhile, people on TJ's live would comment how TJ's time was running up, with one person commenting how G. Kane was so angry that he was definitely trying to kill TJ, while another one noted how 24 hours had already passed, so G. Kane wasn't going to do anything. But perhaps the most ominous was a user called V-Lone Sean, who commented how somebody was on TJ's trail, together with a coffin emoji, clearly insinuating that something very bad was about to happen to TJ. That comment would turn out to be prophetic.
Like, that's how you can tell these young niggas don't care, bro. This is how you can tell these young niggas don't care, bro. Like, not saying, like, I'm not a tough guy, right? I'm not a tough guy, but if we arguing and you put a motherfucking coffin emoji on my motherfucking live, bro, I'm probably gonna take that serious. I'm probably not gonna be on live dropping locations like that. I'm probably gonna take that serious, bro. Like, sometimes you gotta take this beef shit serious if you're gonna be inside of the beef.
Not long after, around 5 p.m, gunshots erupted on the expressway between 79th and 83rd Streets. TJ had been shot, and although he was rushed to hospital, there was nothing that could be done, and he would pass away from his injuries. Not long after, the news had already made it to social media, where people would comment how the summer was turning out to be a deadly one, as another Chicago drill rapper, Lil Scoom, had been killed only...
Hold on, so... You know how we say Chicago don't got gun laws, right? This better not be an unsolved murder, bro. This better not be an unsolved murder. How the fuck did he tell him he got 48 hours to live and this nigga died within 2 days? Bro, you going to jail. If I was the police, like, I'm not even doing an investigation. I'm letting you know now, like, you shouldn't have posted this shit. I know you're probably like, bandana, that's wrong. You can't do that. Probably why I'm not a police officer. I'm letting you know now. If I was a police officer and you post that somebody got 48 hours to live, I don't care if they get hit by a bus within 2 days. You're going to jail, bro. We're not even having a trial. Like, you're doing 20 years. Probably not 20. That's kind of harsh. 20 kind of harsh. 20
Days before, while another one, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, had died the previous month while trying to shoot someone himself. It also wouldn't take long for people to put 2 and 2 together and begin
Diane tried to shoot somebody.
theorizing that TJ's death might be linked to the stolen gun. And only hours after TJ's death, G. Kane would hop on social media while holding a Draco and grinning like he just won the lottery, telling people to go check on TJ.
Oh, Ty, stop letting the real fool y'all, man. Like they snakes, man. Oh, Tay Green, we real sharks. Don't ask about sharks. We hurt on Tay Green. I told y'all, 24 hours. Call them, ask them what happened, what's wrong with them. Check on them. Check on that man. Check on that man.
And G. Kane wouldn't stop there, as he would go on a self-snitching marathon, continuously implicating himself in TJ's murder, starting the following day when he would drop a song and a music video titled Mr. 24, a reference to the fact that it had taken him less than 24 hours to get his revenge. G. Kane's followers were flabbergasted by his brazenness, commenting on one of his Instagram lives how it's crazy if he really killed TJ because he hasn't shut up about it since, while another one would reply how his time was ticking, implying that it was only a matter of time before the cops would catch him. But Kane didn't seem bothered, as he would once again diss TJ by calling him a dead troll, while himself taking the trolling to another level by naming the live Big 800 things and pinning a comment saying 800k, meaning 800 killer. As 2025 came around, Kane was seemingly so confident that nothing was going to happen to him that he would even make an appearance on DJ U's YouTube channel, giving him an interview where he would address the alleged robbery incident.
Yeah, over the summer, there was a situation that took place and was viral all over the Chicago blogs, at least.
Hey, real quick, can y'all do me a favor?
DJ Bandana.
Can you hit that like button? Can you hit that like button, the share button? Can you hit the share button? Can you hit the subscribe button? Hit some button, support a real one. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Definitely. Why is this blinking again? I swear, the next big purchase I'm gonna get is gonna be another gaming PC. I gotta get another gaming PC. This joint on his last leg, like every 3 months, this joint just black out. I gotta restart it, but it's still working. You gotta use what you got. But hit that like button, hit that share button, watch the videos. Appreciate y'all.
Guy, RIP 800 TJ. He was on Instagram Live taking somebody's gun. And then a day later, we saw people saying RIP to 800 TJ. RIP folks. The gun that he took belonged to this man that's sitting in front of us right now, G. Kane.
Although Kane must have realized that this question was going to come up, he clearly struggled answering it.
Yeah, that's me. I did it. That's my work.
Before giving one of the most unconvincing condolences in history, while his friends on the couch looked so uncomfortable that you could cut the tension with a knife.
So how did that situation happen, from your perspective, bro, when he took the gun?
I ain't even gonna lie. It was RIP folks. I know wrong with that folks type.
Then in summer 2025, the facade would come crashing down, as the local news would report how G. Kane, real name Tyler Perkins, and another man named Demetrius Shields were arrested and charged with TJ's murder, with the police using videos that Kane himself had posted online immediately before and after the murder to prove that he had been in the same type of vehicle as the one driven by the suspects, while holding the same type of weapon as used by the shooter. And of course, all the videos that Kane had posted in the days, weeks, and months following the murder would show that he had a clear motive, as well as showing him clearly implying that he had been the trigger man. Funnily enough, the police would even use Kane's social media to catch him, as they would see that he was at a hotel in Houston and send the local police to arrest him. Right now, things are not looking good for G. Kane, but if the prosecution's evidence is only based on social media posts, then it's not impossible to imagine how a good lawyer could be able to beat the case, and only time will tell what ultimately happens to him.
I was watching this Casanova drink earlier too. That's fucked up what happened to Casanova.
No argument, no warning, just a quick, brutal execution. Wallace dropped right there on the barroom floor. At first, investigators thought Reed might have been high on Molly when it happened, and the media ran with that, calling him the Molly-eyed killer. But as the case unfolded, it looked less like a drug-fueled meltdown and more like a personal hit. Basically, Reed saw someone talking to his girl and decided to end it. Reed took off right after the shooting and disappeared from the city for 6 months until June 2014, when he got caught after crashing into a police car in Pennsylvania before fleeing the scene and taking police on a high-speed chase. He was hauled back to New York and put on trial in 2017, and while trial was happening, the judge had to clear the whole courtroom at one point because Gorilla Stone affiliates were allegedly intimidating witnesses and courtroom reporters from the benches. The intimidation didn't matter though, because the jury found him guilty of second-degree murder, and Reed was sentenced to 50 years to life. But like most gang stories, that wasn't the end of it, it was just the beginning, because even behind bars, Reed kept running the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation. Eventually, Reed would be re-indicted along with Casanova and 17 other people in 2024. But because of the gang operating on this violent premises, they ended up building a real name for themselves in the streets. They had a real operation, and while Reed was stuck behind a wall, there was someone else that was stepping into the spotlight, a rapper with momentum, a voice with influence, and a name that the streets would eventually grow to recognize: Casanova. When Casanova got out of juvenile detention,
Casanova was one of the first major artists to give me my own personal drop. Actually, you know what? Let me see if it's on here. Hang on a second. Let me see. Serato.
he wasn't just a kid from Flatbush anymore. He was now officially a blood, dropped right back into a neighborhood that was mostly Crip territory. And the wild part is, most of his friends were Crips, which is why even years later on his song Set Trippin', you could still hear him say things like this:
The homies mad cause some Crips is my hitter.
I guess back then, loyalty wasn't really about colors, it was about who you was riding with, and Cass was building his own crew. And they wasn't just hanging out, they was robbing, check cashing spots, small offices, anything with cash on hand. They'd hit fast, get what they could, and then dip. It wasn't cinematic, it was sloppy and aggressive, but they was hungry and reckless. And by the age of 19, this activity had caught up with him. Casanova got arrested during a robbery and was hit with serious charges.
That was the thing to do, you know, rob the check cashers is the easiest. I always used to pull up with like a shotgun, so it was real intimidating. It was me and Kenny. Me and Kenny going there, got the 2 shot, everybody get down. The dude gave the money. So we take off, we good. My dumb ass had a girl like a block and a half away. I run straight to her house. I guess somebody saw me running in the building, so they surrounded the building, but I didn't know. I just heard a knock at the door. NYPD, open up. She was like, I gotta open the door, my mother's gonna kill me. And she opened that door, man. And me being dumb, I threw the gun outside the back of the window, thinking like, my dumb ass, they was out there in the back of the window, like they caught it. That's what they said. They took me in, and I was like, fuck it. My mom gonna bail me out.
And he was right, his mom did bail him out of jail. But what Casanova didn't know was that his co-defendant...
My mom told us when we was younger, we got one time for her to get us out of jail. And she had 3 kids. She wasn't saying one each. It was like one time. My brother fucked it up for us because he was the oldest one. So after that, you just knew you get locked up, you was sitting, bro. You was sitting. Shout out to his mom, man.
Had already snitched, gave a full statement to the cops, flipping on the whole crew. Still, they kept moving like nothing happened. And they did another robbery just days later. And that one, it went bad. In Cass's Vlad TV interview, he tells the story of how his homie got locked inside the building that they were robbing, and that the people who worked there lived right above it, and they ended up locking his homie inside and beating him before they called the police. 3 days later, Casanova's bail got revoked, and now he was stuck, facing real time. He had to make a choice, take it to trial and risk 25 years or cop a plea. He said his lawyer told him straight up, if you blow trial, you're done. You're gonna go away for at least 25, so Cass decided to take a plea deal, which seen him getting sentenced to 6.5 years behind bars. He went in young, loud, full of pride, still thinking that he was invincible, but prison would humble Cass fast, because not long into his bid, he caught another charge, this time for boofing drugs, which means trying to sneak drugs into the facility by putting it in his third pocket.
So you were boofing basically? Yeah, of course. I went to the box for boofing. Okay. I went for dope, boofing dope. I got caught.
This charge gave Cass an extra 2.5 years. So what was supposed to be a 6-year stretch turned into almost a full decade behind bars. And according to Cass, this was hard time. Over those 7 years, he claims to have cut at least 12 people, possibly more, either out of cell defense, prison politics, or just survival. But eventually, his number came up and he got released in 2014. And the plan was simple. He wanted to get right back to the streets and start robbing again. But the streets had changed. During the years he was locked up, New York had cracked down on this type of violent crime, and what used to be a 5-year bid for a stick-up was now turning into 15, 20, even 25 years. So his old crew decided that these robberies just wasn't worth it anymore. Guys who used to ride with him had gotten jobs, settled down, or just got scared. And nobody wanted to risk that kind of.
We just scrolling the net, seeing what's on YouTube, reacting to a couple things. I'm just kicking it for a minute. Had a little bit of time, so I figured I'd kick it with what's today? Is today Wednesday? Oh, Tuesday. I got a meeting tomorrow. For a performance and we'll talk about it on live later on. But I'm gonna be DJing twice this month. No, 3 times this month. I'm gonna be DJing 3 times this month. But later on live tonight, I'll share with you guys the details on that. Let's see what else is on here. We've been on here for a little bit, about an hour. Insane stories how cartels got wrecked by Americans.
Smooth, sophisticated feel, refined look. But these napkins aren't just
From failed double crosses to destroying drug tunnels to cocaine Jesus to even using an eccentric American movie star to bring down one of history's most notorious drug lords. These are 9 times cartels tried the U.S. and got humiliated. Number 9, Operation Casablanca. In 1998, the U.S. Customs Service hit the Cali and Juarez cartels where it hurt. Their extremely fat wallets. After sending hundreds of millions of dollars of life-destroying drugs into the U.S., it left the cartels with a challenge of where to launder that money in order to turn their ill-gotten gains into clean liquid cash. The answer was working with a large number of Mexican and Central American banks who were willing to look the other way as long as some of the proceeds were kicked upstairs as a thanks. Customs wanted to put a stop to this, so it began Operation Casablanca, one of the largest anti-money laundering operations in history. It was a 3-year undercover investigation across...
Well, might as well hop on the game. Let me see if the Xbox is ready. Well, shit, we're going to run a little bit of Call of Duty then we'll chop it up with some more news stories like that. Or if it's something that you guys want to talk about, just put it in the chat and we'll stop the game. We'll stop the game and then we'll talk about whatever. We're going to kick it for a minute though. Like I said, I got a little bit of free time, so I figured I'd kick with the Bandana fam. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. Y'all want a Tesla so bad, Joe? I'm gonna get a Tesla one day. Watch. I'm gonna get a Tesla. I'm gonna show y'all on the channel. I want a Tesla. I want an all gray Tesla with the black rims and the tints, like a smoke gray Tesla. Or you either gotta go smoke gray Tesla or you gotta go all white Tesla, but you gotta go black rims, black tints on the Tesla. Let me see if any of the gang is online. Resurgence, quads. edit my loadout while I see if anybody joins the party. I need somebody that's in all black though. Let me see.
Let's fucking have it.
Alright, we're gonna try this one. We're gonna run with this one. Let me get some more water, turn this light off.
Check your gear and weapons. Enemy dropping into the stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Y'all got mics?
Marking location.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy full speed. Second waypoint.
SDR awaiting target data.
FFB, danger close. Over. Hostile UAV in the area. The squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Fire solution was bad. Miss. Enemy UAV Threats is identified. Online. Switching mags. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. I'll drive.
Need some cash.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area. Precision airstrike standing by. You have reinforcements
Ceasefire,
inbound.
friendly target.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Enemy movement.
TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Target marked. Send it.
I got you.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Vehicle down.
A deserter left your squad. We'll redeploy you faster to make up for it.
Shots missed. No join.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
What we doing?
Located self-revive.
There's an airstrike available. Enemy
Marking
dropping
field
into the
up.
AO.
Loading new mag. Enemy movement.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemy UAV overhead. You've made it to the top 10.
Target marked.
10
Send
squads
it.
active in the field.
This is Longbow 3-1.
Reloading.
Target acquired. Strike inbound.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Visual on enemy.
No hit. Go again.
That's our field upgrade. Need some cash.
There. I only got 5 of them. I'm gonna drop it.
Switching mags.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
SDBR, ready for launch.
Hostile UAV in the area. Heads up. An enemy squad marked you
Just
as a
got
bounty
done.
target.
Oh, Iron Streak, what's good? What's good? Send that invite. We're done with this match. I got you. Just got that.
enemy.
Making it eat tacos. Mission right away. All right, I got you after this match. Damn, I still gotta go to the store. I want to make some tacos. I was gonna make either tacos or fajitas. Shout out everybody watching the stream, though. I like that.
Time to fly 5 seconds.
Reloading.
Move to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Oh.
Throw stun.
Grenade down there. We just ran through the grenade.
Targets are struck. No casualties.
Tidy killed me up there.
Let's get the rock.
Returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Your squad mate went AWOL.
Get me back in the fight.
Reduced.
Whack ass guy, ran here and finished me.
Still standing. Not dead yet.
This game is cheating.
Only 10 were left.
Alright, I'm about to see you the invite
Defeat is
now.
only a mindset.
Okay.
Shake it off and keep pushing.
Oh, my neck. Alright, there we go. Time to get this done. Say it again.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Enemy
I'm chat banned, so you can't hear me, but I can hear you. Damn. Shout out to Wealthy and Wise. Wealthy and Wise is good.
Watch the sky. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
There you go, chat. Everybody wants to go. Hit that like button, hit that share button.
You're down one squad, mate. We'll get you redeployed faster. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets.
Marking contract.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Need medical attention.
Oh, he was above me. I ain't never seen him. Damn, boys get practice to play Call of Duty. That's what I'm talking about.
Redeployed and ready for business.
You're redeployed. Back on station. Go get after it. 10 remain. You're almost done here. We've got 10 squads active in the field. All squad mates are in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in. Enemy UAV is online. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Enemy UAV overhead.
Deploying trophy. I'm under fire.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
I need medical here.
I'm just starving, yo. Even though it's not Chinese food.
Redeployed and
Stand by
ready
for
for business.
redeployment. Stand to you, soldier. Stay sharp. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Your squad's in the safe zone.
Daily authorizing UAV mission.
Enemy UAV is online.
Only I had a sniper.
Don't shoot me yet. Switching mags.
play at the fire station already.
Moving here. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Got a buy station here.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
What happened?
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy soldier incoming.
Loading
Fire
flash
sale's
mag.
over. Adjusting prices.
Decoy thrown.
Hostile UAV in the area. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
Reloading.
This is for keep.
Hostile blast trap.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Reloading. Still standing.
Your squad made
Switching
it to the
mags.
safe zone. You're
Recording
losing
on.
ground. Moving.
They got me.
He definitely got a sniper.
Adding armor. Too close. Changing mags.
I don't see it.
Not
You've
dead
made it
yet.
to the top 5. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Only 5 remain. You were close.
And they got my boy Chat Man though.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming soon. Enemy dropping. Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm under fire.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight. Set a drop point for your squad soldier.
LC-1, get ready to
Enemies are
jump.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Coordinates marked.
Enemy UAV overhead.
TACOM, requesting recon overhead.
Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread.
Trophy system online.
Y'all want to go take control?
Drill charge out. Loading fresh mag. Adding armor. Equipment out.
Mission airstrike ready for tasking. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Need gas on my grid.
Copy. Longbow 3
Army
on
blast
foot.
trap.
Strike inbound. Impact, no hit.
Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. You have reinforcements
Down
inbound.
there at Stronghold too, so be careful. Man, people right in front of us.
Mission airstrike standing by.
Need gas on my grid.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Squad mates back on station. Good work.
No hit. Go again.
Adding armor.
They're still on the top of the
Enemy soldier incoming.
That's our field upgrade.
Stand 10. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Laying smoke. Inserting additional ammo.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Reloading. Reloading. Arm and blast trap.
Time's up. Enemies erase the intel.
Deploying drill charge. Loot available here.
Oh shit, it's a sniper down
You have reinforcements inbound.
It's like some field upgrade.
Loading flash mag.
Oh, I'm about to take it out.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Swap it. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a friendly.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
I want to get another one of them.
Changing mags. Marking target location. Forget it. Waypoint marked.
Enemy moving.
Changing mags. Not done yet. Switching mags.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Precision airstrike available.
Shooter. Coordinate mark. Need castle magnet. The armor's on.
John Smith, no joy.
16 rounds, out. Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
Marking
Get
silver
ready.
line.
Resurgence window is about to close.
Target grid empty. Negative BDA.
Need castle magnet.
Copy. Longbow 3-1 on approach. Strike inbound.
Precision airstrike available.
Flash, good kill.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Arming spring mine. Need cash on my grenade.
Fire failed start. Prices are back to normal.
Reloading.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Direct hit.
Hostile shooter. Switching mags. Enemy spotted. Last mag.
No more second chance. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Damn, I need some more ammo. You got some AR ammo? AR ammo?
Ammo depot tagged.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm about to appreciate that, guys.
Loading flash mag. Get me eyes in the sky.
Oh, don't let me get a couple bucks for clusters, right? Oh, yeah, we good.
Enemy moving.
Precision airstrike standing by. Head to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
I'm under fire. Adding armor. Need cash on my grenade. Switching mag.
Copy. Longbow 3-1 on approach. Strike inbound.
Taking fire.
No hit.
Need a medic.
Only 4 left. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Work rates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
Fuck me.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Alright, run it back. We gotta get this done. We gotta get this done. This ain't be taking forever to load. How you like Twitch overlay on stream? This ain't be taking forever to launch after the match. Gotta get my charger though.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Your armor's gone. Target eliminated. Reloading.
zone. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back home. Alright, soldier. Last squad point. You're on your own.
Coordinates marked.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV is online. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy marked. Loading flash mag.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Check your map. Mark the point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Back on it.
Go get your revenge. You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy airstrike in the area. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Enemy destroyed. Attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Reloading.
Enemies dropping into the AR.
Flashbang out.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp. Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
Need castle
LDVR
making it.
inbound.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound. No hit. Go again.
Switching mags.
Good work. Hold
Adding
down the
armor.
point until it's secure. Hostile UAV in the area.
ADCR ready for launch.
FFB, danger close. Over.
Marking enemy.
Loadout drop headed your way. Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location. Contract failed. Stand down.
Fire solution was bad. Miss.
LDVR awaiting targeting data.
Your squad mate's back on the track.
fresh mag.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Redeployed and ready for business.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free. You have reinforcements inbound.
Loading fresh mag.
Enemy UAV overhead. Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
I'm under fire.
Intelligence squad is outside the safe zone.
Adding armor.
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel. Watch to discover the next gas. Squad mate left the AO. Will reduce your redeployment time.
Back on.
Get ready. You're redeploying. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
They give me a little snack, some french fries, a little steak roll, a little cold ketchup.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
SDR, ready for launch.
Adding armor.
Hostile UAV in the area. Insurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Heads up.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Your squad made it to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it. You have reinforcements inbound. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. Good cash here.
Time to flight 5 seconds. Out.
Resurgence Intelligence has been deactivated. This is the end game. Enemy UAV is online.
Target grid empty. Negative
Waypoint
PDA.
marked. Forget it. Marking target location.
Cancel that. Cancel that.
Stand off distance
Yeah,
won't
see
help
that shit?
you.
I am the goat.
Out of time, you've lost the intel.
Cancel that. We got tactical gear here.
Squad's in the safe zone.
Cancel that. Cancel that.
Where was that? Oh, here I come. Hold on.
Tactical gear here.
Moving here.
You're going to be okay.
That was
Changing
close.
minds.
4 remaining. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Hostile UAV in the area. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Enemy in the area.
Anybody needs a sniper ammo?
Try to head to the safe zone. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Bayan, requesting UAV tasking.
Standing by.
Enemy UAV is online.
Coordinates marked.
Requesting support. I need support here.
Enemy soldier incoming. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. 3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. Gas is moving.
I'm under fire.
Enemy UAV overhead. Over here left.
One more shot.
You were 1
One
of
more
5
shot.
remaining.
One more shot.
Changing max.
gotta get the dub this time.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
We got boys from third.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Switching mags.
Got him up, boys, big money. From the lower end. Cause I'm from the low end. Nah, I'm from Buffalo, New York. I was watching TV.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Damn, y'all ain't think I was part of the game? I ain't there? My gun go off, gang. My gun go off.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Mark the drop point to the squad and hit the field.
Boys already dead. Boys don't have a switch on the glizzy.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
So the dude's gonna die again?
Precision airstrike.
Need
standing
castle
by.
making it.
Mark the target. Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Alright. Take shit. Y'all hear that clutching strike? That's my work. Y'all hear that clutching strike? That's my work.
Shot Smith. No joy.
You have reinforcements inbound. You're in the top 10.
I just got a big body on prison.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map.
Adding armor.
Get hunting.
You try to run down there, you got smoked though. Alright. No, we all together. We all on the top of prison, ain't we? There's 3 of us right here. Oh no.
Moving here.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay on the top of prison.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I just heard somebody. Oh no, he gotta die. No, he gotta die.
They got me. Switching mags. Adding armor.
No, I didn't kill him. I hit him with a grenade though. Yeah, full him over there.
I'm hit.
Hostile UAV in.
He got me.
Stop. If it wouldn't rain and I'd be kicking your ass right
squad mates back on station. Good work.
Redeployed and ready for business.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
I'm back. Yeah, let's wait till the circle. We'll let you stay on the roof for now. Hey, yo, I'm streaming right now too. We gotta get it done. I am streaming. Look me up on YouTube. We bought 56,000. All right, search DJ Band in the Black on YouTube. You're gonna be feeling crazy. One of the ones. Top of prison. I'm up here.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Marking target location.
Enemy dropping into
Bring
the
mine
AR.
down.
It's all on you. Stay alive so the squad can redeploy.
Damn. Almost got it. Almost got it.
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Y'all know my gun go off, gang.
Incoming.
Run that back, run that back.
Under fire.
Cause I was carrying it today. Damn, it won't let me hit play again. Good game though, good game. Gotta be safe, gang. How fun was your experience in the match you played? He did everybody get chat, man. That's how they asked you that. Like, no, it was vulgar language. He about to get chat, man. He about to be like Irish Freak. Niggas gonna have to type all this conversation. How you gonna say the person outside the person on the stairs? Exactly. Niggas don't be communicating, gang. Do your homework on don't be communicating. Yo, these little crunch wrap joints, the little steak and cheese crunch wrap joints, I fired. Making fun of me.
Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Hey, yo, Cam, you turn that right way down? This is the first one called it.
Marking contract.
Resurgence. Stay alive. Watch the skies. Hunt them down. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV is online. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Only 10 left. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Loading fresh mag.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Y'all want to play as a team or y'all solo dolo?
Your squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Adding armor.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Reloading.
He said don't kill me. He said don't kill me.
You have reinforcements inbound.
LGDR ready for launch.
16 rounds, out.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
I need support here.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Hostiles resupplying. Use the temper.
All on you. Stay alive for your squad to redeploy.
Target strike destroyed. No casualties.
Valiant effort. Keep your head up and return to base for debrief.
Follow me on YouTube when I play in. Follow me on YouTube, DJ Bandana Black. We streaming live right now. I'll shout you out. You gotta chill with this Rod Wave shit, gang. You gotta play something more dangerous. That's why we dying this shit. You over there emotional? Bro, let it go. Let that hurt go. Let that hurt go, bro.
Enemy soldier incoming. Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence.
Trying to get this done.
Survive to
Follow my lead,
redeploy
ladies.
fallen
Follow my lead.
teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
Get ready to
Follow me on YouTube? No. What's your name so I can shout you out? Which one is you, Hyper or Booty?
Enemy UAV overhead.
That's how you decide it.
UAV available for tasking.
For real? No, I'm just playing with you. Yeah, somebody over there getting smoked. Yeah, I know. Oh, shit. Thank you. Y'all young niggas is dangerous, yo.
Enemy UAV is online.
Young niggas is violent. This is exactly what your mom told you to stop playing the game.
Ten remaining. Keep pushing.
Okay.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Alright, I'm going to the roof. No, I got Alexa too. Alexa, turn all lights blue. No, I said Alexa, turn all lights blue. So I can watch. Just follow me on YouTube. DJ Bandana Black is my username. I'm on Twitch too, but I'm actually streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter right now. So follow me on YouTube. My channel bigger on there. It's just DJ Bandana Black on YouTube. Alright. You gonna hear me talking. You will see me out here smoking shit, live on stream. Not actually smoking. I'm joking, but yeah. Stay in school, don't do drugs, don't smoke weed, and that's it. Smoke on your life.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Waypoint marked.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving.
One of my friends that died
Wide area. They got me. Switching mags. Taking fire. Adding armor.
Shout out my boy Pootie.
Your squad mate is redeployed.
Oh,
well done.
Yeah.
Break time's over.
This me right there.
Need some cash.
Type shit. Here, I just dropped the bread right there. Damn, they getting a loadout over there too. I should go over there and ruin their day. Damn. You know, I'm about to go on a suicide mission. I'm about to jump over here and just. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Damn. I'm still in the same building. I got something for them. I got something for them. Say it again. Okay, I appreciate that. Good looking. I don't know see what the fuck they shooting at. I'm about to try to make it to the top of this building right here. I'm tired of hiding from you guys. Oh, they running over there. Beam. Fuck is he at? What's good? What's good? Oh shit! They sniper. They got a sniper in the building. Oh, for real? It's a sniper on. What? Cracked his ass. It's a sniper on the roof. I cracked him once, so we might want to retreat. Yeah, y'all might want to back up. Run, run. Damn. Yeah, y'all might want to leave him alone. You might want to leave him alone. Damn. I don't know how that grenade didn't kill him. Yeah, running back. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong stream. I'm still streaming. They can't even see the stream. I had the wrong background. Right here we go, play game squad. My bad stream if y'all watching. I didn't realize it was on the wrong stream.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deployed shortly. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive and keep your squad in control.
Go to the top of the floor.
Buy station sighted.
My gun go off, bro. My gun go off.
Enemy UAV is online.
I just got 2 kills.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Squad mate back on station. Good work.
Back on the
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You have reinforcements inbound.
Yeah, heavy over there.
adding armor.
Oh shit.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Yo, calling somebody little daddy is crazy.
Mindset. Marking target location.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. All squad mates are in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Damn, we just separated.
Enemy UAV is online.
Blaster up, out.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. 9 left. Keep the pressure on.
I'm going over here.
Small pal here. Coordinates marked.
Squad mates back on station. Good work. Friendly loadout drops on the way. Supply box is located. Move to secure.
Adding armor.
You got the long shot with the LG though. I didn't know go.
Reloading.
I got us a third if you wanna back out. After this match, I'm gonna hop off for like 10 minutes and I'm gonna get back on. And then we can I just gotta run and do something real quick. Oh, they smoked home.
Switching mags.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Hold on. Hello? What's good? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is closing in. Supply cache locations are resecured. We lost that contract.
Loading flash mag. I'm under fire.